So I'm plugged in, I'm ready. I've got 10.43 grams there. Let's just put it back on the scales. 10.42, 10.43 grams into the grinder, cup underneath, close the lid, switch on. Now this grinder sounds a lot louder because the camera mics are pointing directly towards it, but I assure you it's so quiet, really quiet. Now that's everything out. I'm going to put this back on. It was 10.43, right? It's now 10.12. Okay, hope you can see that. Oh gosh, its focus is. I'm going to have to, probably going to have to remove this. Let's swivel it round. 10.12. Okay, that's the first grind. It was 10.43. I've lost about 0.3 grams, but that's the first grind. That's filling voids. I know it's criminal. Going to tip that away. Very sad. Make sure it's zeroed. Oh, it's not quite. Okay, I might still have a bit of coffee in there. I could still have something trapped. I don't know. Let's try again. Yeah, let's put it to, just tear it out again, make sure. Zero it out. Let's put some more beans in there. Now this is the second grind, so we have 0.31 or so variance on the first, which is high because it's filling voids. It's now 9.99. Okay, I'll put one bean in. 10.14. I'll put it in the grinder. Grind it out. Got the grinder in the corner of the screen so you can see it, but I have to try and put it on the scale, otherwise you can't see the scales. This is the second grind out of the grinder. Turn it off, take the cup, put it on. 10.06. So we're now probably filled the voids and we're into the zone where we can do accurate dose measurements. Let's do the next one. So that was 10.06. Very little variance. Put the next one in. And here we're at, such a waste of coffee. But I just read some comments of people that wouldn't believe it unless they saw it without the camera being switched off. So, okay guys, here it is. 9.89. There we go, 10 grams, exactly 10 grams. Pop it in, you see my hand there, opening the lid. Tip it in. Put the cup under it, close the lid, turn it on. It was exactly 10 grams. I mean, you've got to allow for temperature changes, breathing on the scales. We'll just let it grind and grind and grind and grind. Okay, that's everything out. Obviously, there is a little bit of static cling which releases and often lets a little piece out later on. Right, we were 10.0 grams exactly. I think you can see we're at 9.93, just 0.07 of a gram. Of course that could be down to luck, so we'll do it again until I figure I've wasted enough coffee, because obviously as a roaster I really hate to waste coffee, especially good coffee, and I only roast good coffee. Right. Let's get down to now. This is going to vary a bit because the exchange amount could be slightly variable, the amount of old coffee that's exchanged with new. 10.01. Okay, let's put it in the grinder, close the lid, grind it out. Hope the camera keeps going. If it stops, that would really annoy me if anything happened, because then you wouldn't believe me. Stop the grinder, Pop it on the scales. It was 10.01. It's, just get it centralised, 9.94, which means we've lost 9.96, we lost 0.05 grams, which is nothing. Now you're going to say, oh well yeah, but it won't do it again, that's it now. Let's do it again. Take a bit more, pop it in, turns at 0. Ooh. Okay, now you've got to remember we're now working at the limits of these scales, at the absolute limits they can work at. We'll keep going. So we'll check these scales are zeroed, because every time there's a possibility there's a little bit left in that cup or something. Zero it out again. In they go. Now I'm not claiming it does 0.03 of a gram, that'd be ridiculous, because there's obviously the scales are never going to be that accurate, but you know, it's not going to be that far out. You can claim 0.1, 0.15, 0.2 of a gram without any real risk. I mean, this is 10.15, take it out, I'll put it back again just so we check that. 10.15, yep, tip it in, close the lid, grind it up. And I'll wait till I don't see any more coffee coming out the spout. Turn off the grinder. It was 10.15, I think. It's 10.11. Now, I'm not prepared to waste any more of my great coffee I roasted. It cost me a lot of money trying to convince you. If this doesn't convince you that there's no significant dose variance, nothing will. And this isn't just a flash in the pan. I haven't come out here with carefully prepared coffee, jig scales or anything like that. I've just come out, I've ground out and ground shot after shot without a break in the video. I'm not going to do any more, because this is how this grinder has performed for the last 2 weeks. It's just performed like this. The dose variance has been insignificant. You've seen it with your own eyes. Yeah, I'm not even claiming a dose variance as low as you've seen, because that would be stupid. I've claimed a figure far higher, so the grinder will over-deliver against anything I'm stating in the review. Okay, thanks very much. I'll turn this off now and I'm going to cry over the wasted coffee. Maybe I'll get a shot out of it. Right, I turned it off before I thought, well hang on, someone's going to say, oh yeah, but he's only grinding 10 grams. If he ground 20 grams, it wouldn't work. And I'm sorry I turned the video off, but I only just realised. So setup's the same coffee in the bowl. All right, let's grind 20 grams. This is going to break my heart. Absolutely going to break my heart. So let's grind 20 grams. Because, yeah, I mean, it's a valid point. Maybe it doesn't work for 20 grams. Maybe there's some sort of magic at 20 grams. 21, that's too much. Now, one of the things I'm very conscious of, that's 20.82, is if I take this off the scale too much, no, it's still zeroed, that's good. Take 3 beans off, that should leave me at about 20 grams, or as close to it as possible. Ooh, one lost a bean. That doesn't matter, that's 20.34. I'll take 2 beans. Hopefully I'm near 20. 20.08 grams. Put that in the grinder. Oh, I hate this waste of coffee. I really hate it. Oh well, grind it out. And I even saw like a little boulder jump up, and I'm thinking, I hope that went back in, because that'll affect it. I mean, that's where you get some losses. Now, 20.08, I think it was. Put it on. 19.90. Okay. Obviously, we've got a slightly larger dose, well, 19.91. Now, to my man math, that's 0.17 for that particular shot, is it? 0.1 is 20. No, not 0.1. Yeah, 19.091, 20.08, 0.17 grams, which again is nothing. Now, it's slightly bigger. Perhaps some of the static stuff dropped out. Perhaps it exchanged a bit more. There's a larger weight. Perhaps there's a bit more variance. But still, 0.17 of a gram is nothing. Yeah. And I dare say if I did lots of 20s, of course it's worth bearing in mind that if I do another 20, yeah, the weight variance will be lower between the 20 gram doses than that, because that's is not likely to be that same variance, because the coffee obviously goes through in a different pattern. But let's out. So yeah, so within the limits of the scale, 0.17 gram. So yeah, I mean the dose variances I've been seeing have been anything from 0.07 to like 0.17, 0.15, 0.13, and averaged out around that. Very, very small variances. You've seen it. Like I said, I'm not going to do another 20 grams because that's just so wasteful. Okay, I'll leave it at that. That's espresso grind, by the way, as you can clearly see. That's not a coarse grind, but it's the same for coarse grinds.